Why have United fans started protesting again after 11 years? Will Daniel X's takeover of Arsenal be successful? And everything else that has happened in the Champions League and Europa League. Hello, my name is Eldin.
And I'm Joel, and let's get into it. Alright, so firstly, let's get into the Europa League. There were two matches and it was the second leg of the semi-final. The first semi-final was Arsenal versus Villarreal, and Villarreal beat Arsenal 2-1 on aggregate. And the second match was Manchester United versus Roma, and Manchester United beat Roma 8-5 on aggregate. That's really big for them. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finally getting to a final, beating his semi-final curse. I think that's really good from him.
I think it's United's best chance of winning a trophy. United fans must be buzzing.
Absolutely buzzing.
Absolutely fantastic. And then another thing to be happy about is Edinson Cavani's form.
Yeah,
He's so good.
he's been really good.
So good.
So
Every time
good.
Bruno Fernandes floats in a ball, he's there.
He's there.
He's like Thomas Suchek, remember, for West Ham?
Yeah, exactly.
Every time he just puts in, you know that Simpson meme?
Yeah.
And he just jumps off.
Yo,
it's that thing.
Edinson Cavani is so mature and he's so good for the dressing room. He's
Really good.
amazing.
Really good.
He's really good. And on the other semi-final was Arsenal versus Villarreal. What are your thoughts on that?
Villarreal in their first European final.
Yeah,
Unai Emery.
he's a master of the Europa
He's
League.
known as the Europa League King. For a reason. Because he wins it.
He's been really good. But do you think he has a chance to beat Manchester United?
I
in
think
the
if
final?
he plays his cards right, he could maybe, but then again, I feel the United team is too good.
I think Manchester United are too strong for them.
I think it's United's silver for that.
Bit too strong for them. So I think overall Manchester United will take the win against Villarreal in the final. But anyway, the ball is round.
And
so
anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
And in the Champions League, we have the last two teams that will be facing off in the final, and they are Man City taking on Chelsea. Man City beating PSG 4-1 on aggregate, and Chelsea beating Real Madrid 3-1 on aggregate.
Yes.
First and foremost, we have to say sorry and a big apology to Timo Werner, who has proved the both of us wrong and has scored,
Big up Timo Werner.
albeit an open goal.
They've been. No, it's still a good goal though.
Yeah,
Scored.
if he had left it, do you think it would have gone in?
Not sure. It could have rebounded back to the.
Could have, like,
the floor.
bounced,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
I think it was a good goal
Okay,
by Timo
okay.
Werner.
Timo Werner goal is
And
a Timo Werner goal.
It's also a second All-English final in 2 years. I think that's really
Since
big
the
for them.
1890s.
I think the Premier League has been pretty dominant in the Champions League. So do you think the Premier League is the best league in Europe?
Of course, it has to be the best league in the
Yeah.
world. You've got, well, this season you've seen the Ligue 1 step up, the Bundesliga step up in the past few seasons where you have more than one team going for the title,
Yeah.
and the top 4 spots for Champions League,
100%.
and the Serie A as well. Okay, maybe not La Liga not as much because it's only been Barca.
I think La Liga was good in like 2015, and there was a point where Real Madrid did dominate the Champions League. You can't forget that. They've been really good at one stage. But I think now that Barcelona and Real Madrid,
now it's
they've been
tide
dropping
is
off.
shifting,
They
yeah.
have been dropping
Now
off
it's the English teams.
drastically. Yeah, the English teams are pretty dominant now. Talking about English teams, Pep Guardiola reaching another Champions League final in 10 years. He had to wait 10 years for another Champions League final. And Man City's first Champions League final in their history.
Yep.
Also. So, yeah, I think that's pretty big for Pep Guardiola. And Thomas Tuchel.
Tuchel? Thomas Tuchel?
Tuchel?
How's it pronounced?
I don't know.
Okay, why don't you leave your comments down below on what you think the proper pronunciation or the actual pronunciation is. Whether it's Joel's Tuchel, which is kind of funny in my opinion, or my Tuchel.
I think it's Tuchel.
This also sounds off.
Tuchel sounds weird. It's like Tuchel. Anyway, Tuchel reaching a Champions League final with two different teams, and it was back to back. I think it's the first time any manager has ever done that, and I think that's staggering. That's really good from him. Alright, now moving on to the bigger news is the Premier League. It was Manchester United protest. I think it was really big. It was so big that it got Manchester United versus Liverpool, the biggest match of the Premier League, postponed. It was so big. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a big protest, and obviously fans are protesting.
They're angry.
After 11 years to have their word, to come out and say, enough is enough, especially the Glazers for what they've done. their family.
I think it's a good thing that they're protesting to let the owners know that they're not happy and things should change.
Yeah, I agree on that. But you see, the way they protested was they broke into the stadium.
Yeah, that's true though.
Alright, debatable whether it was right or wrong.
Yeah.
But then we saw footage of them, throwing stuff at the police,
Yeah.
retaliating against the police.
But you have to say, those fans are a small minority of the majority of fans that are protesting.
But it's not a passive protest.
It is not. But
People can get hurt.
they
potentially.
can. But some of them are. I was watching the protest on TV and there were families there. There was
Yeah, exactly.
TVs and it was I think it was half passive, half aggressive. But
So I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like they could have gone less aggressive with that because a protest is a protest. Yes, as fans, you should get your voice out to the owners and the chairman and stuff like that. But then, maybe there's a line.
But as you can see, for years fans have been protesting and they hasn't really been doing anything. So I think this is why Manchester United fans were frustrated, and that's why they had to go hard in this protest.
Understandable.
And I think it's a really good thing because it really messed up the Glazers and Sky, and because if a match doesn't get played, they will lose a lot of money, and it will really affect the Glazer family, I think.
So
that's why I think it's
conspiracy theory. Do you feel like they picked this game to be postponed because of the fact that if
Oh.
United had to win,
Yeah, that's true.
anything but a win would have given City the title.
I'm not sure about
Inevitable.
that, but maybe it could be. But I think they just really want their voices to be heard, and they picked the biggest game of the season. That's what I think.
Okay. In the same topic of owners, I hear Arsenal is up for sale.
I don't think they are, because Stan Kroenke said he doesn't want to sell.
Yeah, he's quite stubborn, isn't
He's
he?
been really, really stubborn over the past few years. He doesn't want to sell. He wants to keep hold of Arsenal, and he wants to change the club into.
And who's the potential that founder of Spotify? What's his name?
Daniel Ek, I think.
Daniel Ek.
Daniel
yes.
Ek
He's got a 3.4 billion.
of net worth.
He's expensive.
Do you
He
think-
could pump in cash to Arsenal.
Do you think
Like
he
what
could possibly buy?
Abramovich?
Do you think he could possibly take over Arsenal?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know how it's going. He says that he has the funds to take over Arsenal because he's a boyhood Arsenal fan and all of that. And then Stan Kroenke comes out and he says that he hasn't received the formal bid. It's kind of confusing.
I mean, I think it's all just billionaires and how it's all their negotiating tactics.
Yeah.
I think they can't be like. Obviously, Stan Kroenke can't say that he's gonna sell. He wants to sell. That will obviously bring the value down.
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
have
try
to
to
say he
make as
can't
much
sell.
money as
he
he
wants
can.
to make as much money out of Arsenal as he can. That's why I think, and I also think that Daniel Ek is a very big chance because he has also brought in the legends. Because right now, Arsenal fans are not happy with their owners. They are not very happy, and they want to have owners that will listen to them. And the Daniel Ek has brought in Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, and Patrick Vieira to collaborate with him to possibly get the club back. And they're also talking to the Arsenal Trust supporters, and I think that's a really big deal because if they can get the Arsenal supporters on board, they will have a huge boost in trying to get the club because they'll have the backing of the supporters.
Yes, and definitely we would like to hear what's on the minds of supporters right now. So join us next week where we will be interviewing a prominent Arsenal Malaysia fan.
Yeah,
Definitely, that's going to be interesting because one of the questions we can ask him is, do you think it's time for Arteta to pack his bag?
Oh, and I think that'll be really interesting because the Arsenal fans have been on the line, on the fence on whether he should go or
And
not.
trusting the process.
And it'll be really good to find
whether
out their
it's
opinions
time
on
for
it.
Arteta out.
Yeah, 100%. And to round it off, there has been another little piece of news. Jose Mourinho has packed his bags and has gone to Roma. What are your thoughts on that?
Jose Mourinho in Italy, most successful manager there. He's won the treble with Inter.
Yeah.
That's why it's so big. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do with Roma. Obviously, it's going to take a really long time because Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, that's true. And I also think that Jose Mourinho will be going back to win more trophies at Roma.
In this new part of the show, we will be reading the comments from our previous videos from our viewers.
Alright.
Take it away, Joa.
Here's the first comment by Jerome. All the United players nominated should be part of the inductees. Additionally, Drogba, Gerrard and Vieira should be part of it too. Well, I agree with that. He's pretty biased on the all
Yeah,
United players,
basically,
but
sit all the United.
to be fair, United have been strong in the Premier League, so
Probably have
it is a
Cavani up
fair
there
point
and
though.
Bruno Fernandes
And
up
Drogba, Gerrard, and Vieira.
Definitely Gerrard. Definitely
Vieira and Gerrard, Drogba. I think those are really good legends as well. It's a really good shout, Jerome.
Okay, the next comment is from Alfie65. What's your problem with Arsenal? Well, pretty frankly, I don't think anyone has figured that out, and not even Arteta has figured that out.
That's true though.
Kind of a lot of things going on.
I think he's asking you that comment. He's asking you directly. So I'm gonna get Eldon's first hand reply. Go, Eldon.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, and it's just a banter. It's been so funny.
Right. Okay. On the next comment by Gary, as a 40-plus-year Manchester United fan, I prefer to face Villarreal than Arsenal, who'd play the final. Should they go through? Like, it's a game of their lives to have any chance of qualifying for the Champions League next season. Well, Gary, got your wish come true. Arsenal has been knocked out in the semi-final, and you will be playing Villarreal. So, well,
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. But you know what? I think Villarreal has a good chance. Anything can happen, to be fair. But yeah, it's a good shout.
On to the next comment, which is from Jia Ying Yup. Don't know much about football, but you guys made it fun. That's what we do. That's what we do at RoundBall. We talk about football, especially from our point of views, and we make it fun, so it's engaging, and so that you guys will love it.
But we do appreciate all your comments, so thank you for commenting on this video, on our videos.
Do continue to keep commenting, leave them down below, keep them coming, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this video.
And also don't forget to smash the notification bell to get weekly updates on our videos. I've been Joel.
And I've been Eldon, and we are the RoundBall.